Hello and welcome back to our Dragon Age Inquisition now the Ruleset playthrough. Brought to you by William Ellison, Master Rosarios and GameAnyone.com. Today, what shall we do? I think we were going to travel to that Elven temple. No, it was not a temple, more like a retreat. Who knows? All I remember is I should have a sword coming to me. Colin is ready to report. Well, all of them better be. I don't see any chantry. Nonsense. Whatever. All right. We had one of our Leliana's spies bait Lord Basil into starting his rant at a recent ball. Just as he was reaching the climax of his argument, Lady Ruleset entered in full Inquisition regalia with an entourage of our soldiers and exposed her father's lies. She then challenged him to a duel for the Inquisition's honor. The Lord would not meet her blade and was shunned from the rest of the event, while Lady Ruleset became the star of the evening. I don't think we need to worry about Lord Basil in the future. Great! There was not much love, it seems, between the rumors of Sulevin blade. I remember, yeah, that was it. Let's see. Letter to Countess Dion. My dearest Lynette, I was injured on the way back from the Conclave when this insane war erupted between the Apostates and the Templars. I made it to a decrepit inn just before the gash in my leg turned into a fever. Unfortunately, when the Inquisition's people found me, they sent for a proper healer. I owe them my life, I'm certain. I'm told the Inquisition will deliver this letter to you, which is the first peace of mind I've had since the Conclave. Stay in the capital, my love, until I can come to you. Yours always, Ellerly. That's no proof he's alive. Leliana could have, for sure, faked that note. But whatever. If the novel is so stupid that she believes that, not my problem. Honestly. Inquisitor, the experiment was a success, and these rings are remarkable. By overlaying the relative strength of the veil over maps of Orlais and Ferelden, I've extrapolated points where small rifts are more likely to develop. This should let us deploy Inquisition forces more wisely, while still protecting people who would otherwise be threatened by demons. In addition, I've located one node of possible interest in the hinterlands, a very large rift that has not yet opened. It may be worth investigating the area. Soulless. Okay. Interesting. Let's do this mission. Track down Samsung. Using Maddox as a lead, Cullen has begun to hunt down anyone providing equipment and supplies that Maddox might need for Samsung's armor, lyrium reagents, dwarven tools, and so on. Cullen is arranging patrols along the roads and bridges for any sign of Samsung's forces trading and moving equipment. I can have patrols leave right away. This could lead to Samsung's headquarters.
Inquisitor.
Go, my friend. Let's see. There is a great deal of wildlife in the thick forest of the Emerald Graves, as well as the Arbor Wilds farther south. This wildlife is hunted and turned into leather of an amazing variety, and Sulevin's keep allows the Inquisition access to its resources. The black market operating in the Dales might provide much rarer types of leather, but the riskier an attempt to find such resources is, the greater the chance of turning up with nothing at all. The black market is our best resource. Well, I don't really care about rare leathers, but rare clothes? Clothes? Yes. We should deal directly with the hunters.
At your service.
Why not? Send Liliana for the cloth. With Sulevin keep now occupied, the Inquisition has access to the busy textiles trade in the Dales. Trade that includes the ship traffic along the Wiggin Sea and the master weavers of Halamshal and Bershil. Inquisition forces can be directed to acquire resources used to craft robes and other types of clothing. Trade in the Empire is currently erratic, so access to resources will vary greatly from week to week. Black market sources also exist, but the riskier an attempt to find resources, the greater the chance of finding nothing. Our agents can comb the black market. We risk finding nothing, but we'll have this chance of finding rare clothes.
Let's see what we have.
Why not? Let's open up this place. Rumors of Sulevin's blade. A pair of elves was found deceased in the Emperulion, victims of the regions of natural weather. Evidence found at their camp suggests that they had discovered the resting place of Sulevin's blade, a sword from Dalish legend. The blade was lost during the Second Age, and besides being a valuable historical artifact, it is said to be a formidable weapon. The Inquisition agents should be able to trace the elf's trail back to the blade's location. To see the sword recovered by one of their own and used in service of the Inquisition would no doubt inspire our Dalish allies. Why did the elves fail to recover the sword themselves? I want more information on this legend. So do I. Leliana, the Sulevin blade is said to be one of the finest weapons ever crafted. The tale of its loss is rarely shared, but we are all impacted by Corypheus's madness. If the sword may serve the Inquisition, then it serves us all. During the exalted march of the Dales, a band of elves used the sword to spill innocent blood. They hoped to power magic to use against their enemies. Instead, they were punished for their savagery. Spirits reached beyond the veil and struck them down. As for the blade, to this day it lies broken on cursed land. None may touch it without meeting the same fate as those elves. The sword is real, that I know. As for the tale, I cannot say. Stories told to frighten often involve a fair deal of embellishment. That doesn't mean something real did not inspire it. Neria, first keeper of Elindra clan of Rephaelin. Well, I can tell you we're going to fight one of those Bartherals. That's what this sounds like. Hello, Poncho. Yeah, let's go. Let's go there. Ah shit, whatever. Yeah, at this point in the game I'm no longer going to bring people due to storyline reasons. I'm going to stick with this party unless forced to kill or exile one of its members. Stakes are too high now. It's like the Avengers. They may not like each other, but they have to work together to defeat the evils that beset humanity. Hello, O'Neill.
So this is where the Sulevin blade was lost.
Stuck it in the arse end of nowhere.
But yeah, this party is the one that works best. So far. I'm getting into... Well, I don't know if you could call it the end game, but it is certainly... Yeah, exactly, O'Neill. I don't know if I'm nearing the end game, but it certainly feels like I'm finishing all the side content. I may still have to tremendous amounts of main story stuff, but it seems to me like side content is all but complete at this point of the game. Great, complete mess. The Starlight Chambers. Let's hope this place is not that big. That sounds like a rune to me. That's a spider, isn't it? Freaking spiders. Why does it have to be spiders? Whatever it is, it's trying to lead me to an ambush. Of that I had no doubt.
There's an altar.
And everything was perfectly serene until they disturbed the ancient altar.
Yes, I'm sure that's how it works. Okay, it is entirely possible. The what? The doors will shut. Shit, I knew it. No, this will not. Close. Doesn't look like it will. Seems busted. Okay, I need an escape plan in any end, which more or less involves going up. Let me explore everything first. I don't want any sort of surprise. Supply cache, that's not good. A cat O'Neill. Aha! The rune. And a mosaic piece. Collect the shattered pieces of the sword. Great. This is going to turn ugly fast, isn't it? I can feel it. Okay, if I'm going to fight people, it's not going to be in one of these rooms. No, sir. Close quarters is death. So, let's bring the... at least the staircase. I need a place I can move more or less freely. The second floor seems my best chance. For sure. Okay, let's hope these idiots can stand their ground here. Send him down. Will they stay? That's the great question of our lifetime. Ah, great.
I'm too pretty to die!
Yes, they will. Fucking bullshit. He was not dead? Oh, this doesn't bode well, does it? Yeah. Okay. We need to eat. We need to be brave then. Don't like it. I don't see we had choice. Fucking spiders. What level are they? They really fucked me up. Level 11 spiders, are you serious? Okay. Spirit rune. Alright. Shit.
take us down.
Yes, I am aware of that. So someone did come along to try to kill us. Let's see if I can make her teleport. Right. Exactly what I wanted. Shit, motherfuckers! Okay, whatever. Now we can deal. With whatever came up now. From the leisure, a revenant. Great. Well, that's not too tough. Level 20 revenant. Yeah, we should be able to deal with him, no problem. Sitting all the health potions. Stupid fucking Dorian. Okay.
It's only part of the sword. The elves broke it after all.
And no one's recovered it since, thanks to the Revenant.
There must be more altars.
Yes, there must. Do I gain anything by lighting all the veil fires, I wonder? Let's do that. I don't see any particular reason why I would. Let's do it anyway. Fucking Dorian. Okay, let's go upstairs and then we move to the next room. I hope it's not a two-handed sword. I truly do, because those are useless to me. Aha! Time worth Elven writing. Warren, actually. The text is unstable and uses simplistic forms but may be understood. This was once a sacred place. Aldrin cared only that the veil was thin. He knew the right with not question. I wonder what fell What fell? A spirit whispered in his ear. Fell, that means like foul, isn't it? Alright, Foul cried as our own would. Their blade cut the throat and they were silent. Human blood taken as Sulevin blood had been. Innocent blood. I let the spirits take the bodies. I let the others fall. Therein lies the justice we deserved. With what strength remained, I sealed them. With what strength remains, I, Hedodin, declare that we were wrong. For a moment, the scent of fresh blood hangs in the air, and then it fades. Okay. Elven madmen. Always fun to deal with them. Isn't it few? Okay, now I know where I can go to get a bunch of health potions in the immediate future. Isn't it few? Seems this is the entirety of it. I mean the location. Where should I flee? Up that staircase seems like the best option. Or maybe it is a staircase. Well, and that's basically it. My inventory is going to become full in a moment. Which means we need to start destroying shit. Or not picking it up. Yeah, let's stop picking things that don't appear to be useful at all. Let's destroy a bunch of garbage. Especially if it is, for example, this one can go away. Yeah, what do they say? Destroy the grey ones. They are not that great. Certainly not truly expensive. Not like I need money anyway. Okay, a great sword. Oh my god. Okay, that should be enough. And I'm not going to pick up Stuff that's not good. Okay, let's read this. Birth and Adal, the way of the three threes. Receive the gifts of the hunt with mindfulness. Bir Adal in the way of the wood. What? The hell are they talking about? Birthanal, the way of the three threes. As the sapling bends, so must you. Bir Borsos Bor Asan, the way of the bow. Okay. Now let's explore the surroundings first. That is the safe policy. $11 magic, 6 cunning. Let's take it. Bir Thanadal. Be swift and silent. Bir Asan, the way of the arrow. Okay. This is the entrance, which means 2 of the remaining statues are in this chamber and 1 is in the chamber below. Great. That will make my life so much easier, won't it? Okay, let's be cautious. Or should I be cautious? Now let's try to do anything before they spawn. Okay, let's send then Lilith, because she has guard. Send her to light this place up. And I can teleport, I think, fast enough back there to avoid any problems. Great, a revenant, but he has support. I need to... Fuck, are they serious about that? Why won't they come? Okay, that's it. Yeah, we need to rake up. Hey. Fellowship. Ah, shit. Great.
One down!
Boom and
Be
fuck.
wary. The
it's a
undead can
two-handed.
attack at any time.
It is a two-handed weapon. Well, that's sad. Let's finish the quest anyway and sell it to the Dalish. Also, the Earthamen's wisdom needs to be sold to the Dalish. I think. I really need to give this guy hit on hit guard. I mean, woohoo! Is there a way up from there? Sincerely cannot tell you. Okay, we can. I think. Come this way to fight. Yeah, no problem. Which means once I'm going down, please don't. Shit. Well, they murdered it. Ah, shit. Elben barrel. Yeah, that means once I go down, I need to have full potions and health. Nothing can be left to chance down there. Because we're going to be isolated pretty much. Seems to me that way at least. Don't see any staircase. So let's leave these fine folk here. And I'll awaken the beast and run away. Okay, same standard attack pattern. Ah, shit. Attack the freaking archer. What? Cannot revive her. Fucking bastards. Okay, clearly this is all fucked up. come in handy. But whatever. Holy shit. Okay, I need this guy back up. Click them! What the fuck? Cannot click him. He's annoying as fuck. Yeah, I cannot click him. Great. Yeah, ladies club now has to save us. Nah, this is done. Oh yes, we have succeeded. A long time ago, as soon as the archers were down. The thing is, I cannot afford to switch from Cassandra to use Sarah to revive that guy. Fuck.
One down.
Fucking stupid Dorian. Okay, let's use a regeneration potion. I think I don't have any. No, yeah, I don't even have. Yeah, regeneration potion it is. Fuck. Yeah, O'Neill, the ladies got it. No problems. The real issue was the bug, to tell you the truth. That little bug. Okay, one piece remaining. I'm sure it's down there. Great. The focus abilities are also all fucked up. It's all perfect, isn't it? For a deadly struggle in the basement. All I truly want, bugged focus abilities. Why? I wanted the supply cache before I went down there. Completely moronic. Okay, it seems to me I will have to use mana potions and the sticky bombs in the fight below if I want to succeed. And keep in mind, yeah, Lady Paper, this is Sulevin's place. Keep in mind she has the healing mist to revive fallen companions. Okay, I haven't seen a staircase down. I think I have looked thoroughly. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be an altar. What? Okay. Now I see how that works. An altar, the world map. What? Where the hell do I say I am? How did I end up here? Okay, that's a mystery to me. Yeah, and all this side is blocked. Let's check once more before I commit to jumping down there into a possible no escape situation. As long as it's another revenant, the problem are those fucking archers. Archers always are trouble. Why does it have to be archers and spiders? Those are the two real threats in this game. Archers and spiders. The rest are just pushovers, honestly. Dry demons, who cares? The Sanctuary of the Death. Well, that's not good. And I'm alone, even better. What the hell is that then? Okay. Well, 18 corpse. Is he all alone? Let's find out. Let's explore this place. Maybe I will find a way up. There is a way up. That's great. Escape routes are always the first thing I look for. Escape routes. What the hell? How did I not see this before? Was this here before? It must have been, and I was just too stupid to see. Great. Alright, let's explore carefully this location. At least there is one way out of the mess, which I need to mark, actually. If anything starts happening that I don't like, I retreat to the blue marker. Fuck. Sam Sulevin. Or Simsalabim. How is it? Simsalabim. I don't see the altar, to be honest. Do you? I mean the place where I summoned the creature. Don't see shit. Must be revealed by balefire only. Great. Alright, let me do something. Mark this place again. Save, and let's bring some balefire into the mix, shall we? Okay. What? Ah, it's a fucking puzzle. Isn't it? No, it's not that puzzle. These fucking bastards. Okay, we need to have a lot of freedom of movement. And cover. This place seems like the best one for both. Fucking bastards, stay back there, you idiots. How do I have to tell you? Don't follow! Do not follow! I don't want to get attacked in the ass by this guy. Okay, so we go basically... This an alcove, okay lady. I take these and run away upstairs, that's my plan. As of now. So let's execute it. Archers, I knew there would be fucking archers. Ah! The Revenant is following me. But at least the archers didn't. Which is great, I've broken up the of the demons. Shit! I need to make sure I don't fall down. Great. That was easy. Let's go down and finish the archers. Fucking archers, I hate them so much. What are they doing? Fucking madmen. Okay, corpse archer. Tells me what I want to know. Are you serious? Fucking bastards made me lose all the shit. Fuck. Okay, let's just run into them. Yes, lady. Definitely a longest without the reset. Before this, it was what? 30 hours. So I have 135, 120, 100 hours in my previous attempt. Basically. Where the hell am I? That mist is so fucking annoying. Well, that was easy to some extent.
The final piece of the sword. Perhaps Dagna can find a way to restore it.
Perhaps. Or perhaps she will crack an awful joke and I'll die a little inside. Okay, let's go out of here. Let's go and talk to Dagna then. Besides, I need to get to Skyhold anyway. Alright, so we will be heading to what? To the western approach soon enough. I doubt the game can beat me at this point. I said this yesterday, an insanity plea. Please, you're just being a dick. But I have become, I think, barring dragons, I don't see any type of opponent that can kill me.
Inquisitor?
I become too good at dodging and handling enemies. And I'm only going to get more powerful. Or my parties. Well, something else that can fuck me up is if I have to rearrange the party for one reason or another. That can also really fuck everything up. Inquisitor, we tracked Samson's remaining Red Templars escorting a supply caravan to a hidden location in the wilderness. It could be his headquarters. I expect verification before the hour is over. I have already begun preparing a squadron of soldiers to accompany us. Allow me to debrief you in person when your duties permit it. Alright. August Ramler. Okay. Plush Felvian Velvet. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Do I have any particular location I want to... A mission, I mean. I don't think there are any more missions I want to... So let's send these people together. What does skill? Send our forces to hunt or make lair themselves. We have the skills, after all. You know what? That sounds lovely.
Let's see what we have.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor.
Okay, let's talk to Agna. Talk to Agna, then Colin, because that might be another quest I am interested in. Well, not really. Talk to Agna and then inventory management, and then I think we deal with Samson himself.
As there is but one world, one light, one day.
That's not an Andraste Zeta Flame. That's an interesting an interesting throne. Yeah, I'm sure people will cower in fear once they see that.
Ready for anything, Inquisitor?
Ah, shit.
We found a sword in an elven ruin. Can you do something with it?
That broken thing? You can't stitch a sword. Metal doesn't heal. What if it did, though? That would be amazing.
Dagna, the sword?
Sorry. It's quality, right? I could use the pieces to make a plan for a new sword. One that's less broken. It's like the pieces are inspiration. That's just perfect for you.
$10,000 experience? Are they being... Okay, whatever. Whatever.
Ready for anything, Inquisitor?
Dagna, show me what you can do.
Here's how it goes. Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or masterworks and prep it here, just like normal. Except it's not normal. It's manipulation of primal forces. And I'll make sure it goes just right. You'll see. They'll all see.
She's insane.
Where's my hammer?
Great. We have a crazy man. A unique greatsword. What? 42 strength? Holy shit. Well, sadly it's going to a junk pile. No, not really. When it's Sulevin is the Elven word for purpose. The Dalish, that purpose is finding a new homeland. Keepers collect ancient lore and use it to create the weapons for a future war. To conquer a homeland or defend it. Yeah, conquer a homeland for sure. Let's see. The tourney sword. Yeah, Lady Paper. She could turn into What was his name? Dexter in any given moment, I think, as well. She's insane. Okay, this does a tremendous amount of damage, but I prefer my stat increases for sure. I'm sure this blade at the very least gives me 10 constitution. The very least. Let's look at the other people. I'm not concerned with DPS because the way I fight, the longer the fighting goes, the better it is for me. If you can believe it. There is one thing that I would like to kill quickly, and that is archers. Killing archers quickly is something that could be value. But I am not too concerned about that. Either way. Dagger. Yeah. Archers are my... They have always been problems. I remember Dragon Age 2. They really fucked me up. Archers, I mean. It's insane. 18 attack. Okay. It's a good one, but we have already discarded one that is much better. We need to see what that split staff grip does. Which reminds me, I need to go... Well, this is going to be a long inventory management section, sadly. I have to warn you about that. This is going to be long. Yes, it is. Okay, let's wait on that. On hit, gain 3 guard. You know what? I've come to appreciate that. I didn't realize how important that was. But I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to keep the Cunari Slasher and switch my main weapon to it. On hit, gain 3 guard. That is a good stat. I wasn't paying enough attention. Well, I didn't know, honestly. But for the... Nah, for the... I don't know. For the tank can create guard at will almost. But the more guard, the better. Isn't it? Let me think about that. Alright, let's see. Magic defense, more strength. Nah, this is better, definitely. Okay, let's see. Black Wolf's shield. No, it's not better. No, not good. 9 willpower. I know my staffs are certainly better. for sure. Okay, that's a good one. At least one of the improvements must be. Alright, so we're left with a bunch of shit I need to analyze further. Great. Armor now. Prowler armor, rogues. What? Okay, learn range defense, that's not good enough. Sadly I need to compare. So I need to compare, let's move forward. The Battle Mage Coat. 14 is Spirit Resistance. Doubtful. Doubtful. Yeah. This is good looking, look. Yeah. This is a good looking thing. Makes him sort of royalty. Middle Eastern royalty. It's a nice one, for sure. Yeah, not good enough. Fereldan Scout had 10 dexterity, which means only rogues could possibly gain anything from it. Yeah, Sonas. Sonas always looks like a bum. No matter what you do. "20 maximum health for a warrior? I doubt that is going to cut it. 9 willpower for rogue. Something doubtful again. I really like how Cole looks. It looks like a revenge demon. 3 constitution, no way. It's not even better than what she has. Much less a warrior. 3 constitution. Nah. Alright. Accessories. Amazing, isn't it? Enhanced belt of electricity resistance. Okay. Fire resistance. Lifeguard amulets. Immolate ring. Immolate. I think this is an AoE, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Pretty confident. Yeah. Immolate. Massive explosion. Yeah. That is an AoE. Goodbye. Enhanced 1000 cuts ring. I don't know. She has used it, doesn't she? She uses it occasionally. Let's give it to her. Let's see what happens. Let me make the math. I need to do the math, sadly enough. Yeah, this is something that cannot be 20% critical damage bonus. So every time she has a critical 20% versus 30% every time she uses 1,000 cuts. Let's see how those stack up against each other. 1,000 cuts. What does she get from 1,000 cuts? Where is this? What? 38 hits, 300 weapon damage. Well, or 12, more likely. BioWare doesn't like to do math, do they? Well, whatever. 12 hits, so that's 36,000 weapon damage. Isn't it? Pretty sure. 36,000 weapon damage. Every time she uses that. But critical applies to anything she does. Any type of attack. Not only those. Critical damage bonus 100. So I get 100 extra damage inflicted with critical and a 30% critical chance for each attack. Nah, it's much better to keep her as is. Yeah, 1,000 cuts is just too occasional, or not occasion, it's too far apart. While criticals can happen constantly. So let's keep it that way. But I won't sell this. Not yet. Too magic, too low, too low. All of these are too low. No one is going to gain anything from them. For sure. I have enough lifeguard amulets of a better stock. I have 20,000 gold. Isn't that great? Let's see, 200 enchantment. Goodbye. Nice. We're almost done. Let's look at those weapons. Ah, shit. Always forget, I need to go to the freaking mages first. Isn't this exciting? All that min-maxing. Damage bonus against Red Templars, great. I need to read the Codex one of these days. It's been too long since I've read the Codex. I think. That's a great throne. I cannot believe they did this. But it's also so poorly finished. Let's say it's so crude, it's even more scary. Just like that. 2/3 of the inventory are gone. Sadly, now we need to look at this with a clinical eye. 10 strength. So I would be losing 14 constitution. I'm sure I can make a very good sword grip. You know what? Let's switch. This is a good thing. On hit, gain 3 guard. Yeah, whatever. I can do. I won't sell this. I could sell it. I'm sure I can make a better one now with master thingies. No, that's only for armor. I'm sure I can make a better one. Yeah, let's keep the Cunari Slasher. As I said, I don't really care about damage. But I won't sell this one. Yeah, I will keep it for a bit. A unique mace. 8 strength. So it has 2 strength on its own. Now, 20 damage versus demons. Nah. It's not good enough, so that gets sold. The Dalish looks quite good, but it's not really good. Only to... Yeah, no, nothing really unique. Why didn't I sell this? Ah, because it's going to the Dalish. 6 cunning. Well, that's a shitty upgrade. So it has 11 magic on its own. Let's compare. 10 constitution. Yeah, it's nothing even close. Not even for soulless. Nah. Alright, let's continue. 11 dexterity. 9 dexterity. But 16 attack as well. Shit. Okay, that was quick. Let's test this weapon. I want to see how much 3 hit on guard for the tank, which doesn't attack that often. What does that mean? What does that do for me? That's why. Is this a Cunari weapon carried by Bithadis, a well-known re-educator in the New Exalted Marches, who said to crush the heads of captured knights, though this claim was never proven. She died in the Battle of Asfahana in 775 Storm, her mace claimed by the Orlesian knight who killed her. Well, this we can sell here, no problem. Nice. So, before I start crafting, I think I need to have a little trip down memory lane. Not really. I don't have to take a little trip to the hissing wastes and the Dales. So let's go. Let's go first to the Dales before I forget. Spring Solace and him and him. It's not like I'm going to match. That I do need to buy a bunch of schematics. A bunch of them. And I remember this place and the dog in the hissing wastes having good stuff I didn't buy because I was poor as shit. Now I have so much gold I don't know what to do with it. Well, it's not really the truth. Because one single schematic, for example, I remember the dog selling the Templar armor schematic. And that had no, it was,
Welcome again, friend.
yeah, a 9,000 price tag. 9,000. Why is that even possible?
It is always a pleasure.
Fucking Dalish, who is rowing me. A shield with 6 utility. Let's annotate that. I'm sure I have a better one. Yeah, I have better ones up there. It's for sure. For utility. That's not going to cut it, is it? Nah. Impossible. I don't have something better. Alright. Awesome. It was quick.
I should be going.
Now let's travel to the hissing wastes. Oh, why didn't I seal that one? Well, a bunch I haven't sealed. I said I was going to try to seal all the rifts once I was level 20, but I think I'm going to postpone that until I have actually... I'm actually facing the last mission, I think. Then I'll go and seal all the rifts I haven't seen so far. So, where was this dog here? Can I travel to the dog? No, this cap is close enough. So this is dog. Let's put the dog. What does the dog have for us? I remember he had extremely expensive shit. And not I have then to go back to Skyhold and look if whatever I have back there has less utility than what I annotated here. Start crossing out whatever is bad. And after that, what is it I need to do? I need to travel again to the merchant and buy that shit. Whatever was actually worth it. Isn't that all rational? This is a great item. I really like those abandoned area. Have all the herbs I need for the rest of my life. Or maybe not. Let's see what this dog has. Ah, shit. Should have brought the good people. Fuck. Okay, 11 cunning and 11 constitution. Fuck me. Okay, I made a huge mistake. Yeah, I need to ring the actual main cast to this trip, because they are the ones that have the best stuff. I don't see what that does, honestly. Supposedly makes us all extremely fast. I've yet to see that happen. And she doesn't die. Isn't it amazing? Okay, now we can truly compare. Sarah, what do you have in your arms? Something much better, great. Cassandra, much better, great. 12 willpower for the legs on the rogue. Well, what do you know? but I might need the money. It's not a great increase. This is worse. Alright. Superb demon is laying... Yeah, pure dragon's blood. That's very unlikely. And here you have it. The Templar armor, 9,000. Okay, let's annotate warrior. Armor has 8 utility slots. That's all I really care about, utility slots. Same for the rogue. Armor 8 utility slots. Shit. Okay, this is for a mage, isn't it? What? Let's see. Mage armor. 4 utility slots. No, 8. No, what? Okay, the difference is the... Doesn't matter. Oh, hello Bottle. Well, sad to hear that. And long time no see since, what, late last year. Okay, now we travel back to Skyhold. Ah shit, I won't be able to travel now. Maybe I will. I cannot travel, fuck. Alright, now we travel to Skyhold. Ah yeah, since fall, definitely. Well, I hope you had a great holiday season. Have you joined the what was it? The I forget. I have been playing so much Assassin's Creed. I'm forgetting. It is the... I think the Templars. It's not the Templars. It's the... What is that secret society? Whatever. Huh, imagine that bottle. I did move from the capital to another city. Maybe that was it. Yeah, the Masons, that's it. The Masons. Well, I hope it works out well. I'm pretty sure our president is a Mason.
What's with scalding? No fun.
And now the fun begins. Isn't this great? A staff, 6 utility. Let's see. Staff, 6 utility, 12 utility. That is great, isn't it? So the staff is out of the question. I should have this handy, you know. This, let's put this in a Skyhold. So I know. A staff has 12 utility. So this one... Shit. Give me a second, I lost my pen. Well, BioWare has been very progressive for a very long time. You can always expect their games to emphasize that ideology, you could say, but they know a true RPG has to encompass more than just traditional liberalism or socialism. So you can't be a right-winger in this game for sure. No problem, I would say. Aha! Staff blade. Okay, this gets tossed away. Staff grip. What? Staff head? What the hell does that mean? Shit. Whatever. Staff grip 3 utility. This has 6. What is a staff blade? Is that the... What? Ah, shit. Doesn't make any sense. I'm sure I put here exactly what the guy said. Staff grip. I'm pretty damn sure. Now, there are grips and there are blades. What? Then what? The blade must be the head. Then. I'm sure. Okay, so we have a staff grip with 3 utility and here we have one with 6. For sure. So let's annotate that one. Staff... Blade, grip, actually grip, has 6 utility in Skyhold, so this one gets tossed aside, but the blade, staff blades, apparently I do have a big improvement. 3, 6, and I saw one with 9, so this one is good. Staff blade 9 utility. This one we will buy. Ah, okay. Well, I would definitely say a terrorist. A terrorist is not your traditional either leftist or right-winger. But of course there can be terrorists of all stripes. But I would say a xenophobic elf would count as a... Nah, it all depends on how you... I would analyze left and right wings on the traditional scale of economic issues, which this game doesn't touch, or social issues, which this game does. In that regard, I would say my being a xenophobic Dalish, I would be considered... The Dalish are left wing for sure, so I would be, yeah, xenophobic socialist. Basically, that would be a Dalish, because the Dalish value the community above all. All else. Well, so would corporativist right wingers, but it's too complex. Plus they are hippies, so that definitely puts them on the left side of the spectrum. Alright, now a sword grip and a bow. Let's look at the bow. The bow has 8, and I see a bow here with 12 utility. Ah, shit. Okay, I need to analyze this bow carefully. Does it have a third element? Okay. Let's see. The bow will be 12 utility no matter what. Should annotate the tier as well, but it's too late for that. An axe of 4 utility. Let's see, a sword grip, there is nothing else, okay. A bow, an axe, we need to analyze this bow. An axe, that is one of these. 4 utility. This one has 4 utility as well. So it's not an improvement. And this is tier 3, that as far as I understand is the upper echelon. Okay, goodbye Batu. Have a nice afternoon. Yeah, for utility, that's how I won't buy it. It's the same shit. And this is tier 3, so now need to go into more detail. Sword grip. With 7 utility? Are you being serious? Yes, 7 utility. Okay, that gets bought. So it's a sword grip of 7 utility. Now we see the shieldings. A shield of 6 utility in the Dalish. A Templar shield. Well, the Darkspawn shield is as well 6 utility. What tier was that? Well, I don't have to travel everywhere again. Great. So the shield will have 6 utility, whatever the case may be. But this is a tier 2. The other one might be a better tier. Now the armors. And this sadly is how you win a game. Only that most is, well, I'm not a speedrunner, so I don't use guides. Nor do I make them. Warrior armor 8 utility. Let's see. 8 utility, but this is a warden armor which doesn't give me any slots for upgrades, so doesn't count. The free army warrior armor. I couldn't tell you. But these are all tier 2. So let's say the warrior armor will have We'll have 8 utility, but we need to look at that closely. Now what about this? 8 utility as well. I'm pretty sure... Ah no, this is the dog. Okay. 8 utility tier 3 as well. Alright. So the rogue, we have 8 utility. The mage We have 4. We have 5. We have 9. Okay, that... No, but this is a warden thing, so it doesn't count. Great! So everything is good. Amazing, isn't it? If they are of a higher tier, isn't it? The Battle Mage Code has 4. No. 5. No, it turns out only if it's cloth. Cloth. Okay. Turns out we have to look at a lot of shit closely, which is never good. Let's travel to a Dalish first, because it's the easier one to reach. I know the Dalish only sell tier 2 merchandise. But it's the shield. Fuck me in the ass. What was the problem with the shield? Now I cannot remember. Great. I think the shield, the Darkspawn shield was also 6. That was the case. Yeah, the Darkspawn shield was 6. Which means we don't buy this. Okay. Shield in the English camp. Goodbye. Time to travel to the Emperudulion. Another one easily reached. The keep, Sulevin's keep. Simsalavin's keep. Here we have to buy the head and the sword grip and analyze the bow. Was it that the... Yeah, I think that was the case. Analyze the bow for what purpose? If it was tier 3, I think. Yeah, because that's when I said I should be annotating the tier of this stuff. Yeah. Good. Yeah, what makes someone of the right wing? Yeah, traditional economic and social dimensions. So, where is the merchant? I think it was down here. What is this new quest? Maybe it was an NPC that was missing. No.
Fine day.
No,
Be
I
well.
already talked to that guy. Must be bugged.
What do you need?
Okay. Okay. I think I already analyzed these in particular. Yeah, alright. Let's not analyze more. Cleansing room. What? This is weapon. I think weapon schematics I didn't like any. Yeah. The bow I did like. Where is that bow? 12 utility. Leather and cloth. And it is tier 3. Must be this one. Okay, so let's get it. Let me once again look at this closely. Blunt staff edge. This is the 9 utility head, so let's buy it. Yeah, blade, there it says. Seven sword grip also come to Papa. Okay, this to our bot. The bow as well, the Templar bow. Great. Now we need to go to the dog then and buy all the armor. They must be tier 3 armor, must be. Which means we will buy all of them. Pretty damn sure it is. No. Nice! All nice and dandy. Sadly, I don't think we're going to do much more other than crafting shit. Isn't this great? Yeah, I think I am going to craft shit, and that will be it for today. Maybe gain a perk. I can drop the rest of the money into a perk. Armor schematics. The Templar armor. Tier 3, definitely. So, you come with me. Dalish. Sturdy rogue armor with 8 slots. Now the battle mage armor. I am poor. I cannot buy it. What shall I do? Metal or cloth? I think metal gives me constitution, doesn't it? Pretty I'm sure it does. It's volcanic aurum and all that good stuff. And cloth gives me willpower. Yeah, I think I just wasted a bunch of money. Do you see a difference between this battle mage armor and this one? Well, other than it is metal. 2 more points in this place. Well, I do prefer the metal armor if you ask me. Especially because that fucking bastard... No, maybe cloth. He needs more defense, I don't know. Stupid fucking Dorian dies too often. Can I sell anything? I doubt it very much. Not enough to make up for that. How much money do I need? $8,000. 81, 83. Let's see. I think it's time to sell a few of these things. Or not. Maybe this... even if I sold everything here, I wouldn't get nothing. Okay, I'm not going to... This is not going to happen. Let's sell all this. I'm deluding myself if I think I'm going to use any of those things anytime soon. What do you know? I can sell this crafting stuff. Promise I would have to sell tremendous amounts of them. Okay, I know what I can do. I can replace my current equipment with the ones I'm crafting and sell. I'm going to have to sell a bunch of shit once I do that, for sure. And that will give me the money to buy that schematic. Want it. Definitely should. Alright. So now we start crafting. Isn't this great? I've been, what, an hour, maybe more, doing this? Riveting stuff. But it needs to be done, because next time I'm going to confront Samson. More likely than not.
Inquisitor?
Yeah, O'Neill, I did say this was going to take... It's going to take the rest of the cast. There is no way around it. Underfell's Cleaver. Okay, no one is going to use that. The Serpent's Rage. The Balanced Longsword Grip. Alright. The Balanced Longsword Grip. Let's craft, I think one of those is in order. Only one. Only one of my warriors. And I only use one warrior, yeah, only one of them.
Trying to step on your toes, you know.
Balanced Longsword Grip. There it is. It's going to be more Constitution. Amazing. 13. I don't know if I should give her more Constitution, to be honest. How much does she gain anymore? How much could she gain anymore, I mean? 13, 11... I think it's time to start giving her a strength, I don't know. Should I go with Constitution? Let me see, that's 13 Constitution, then I say. This is the stuff of nightmares. To some extent. She has a lot of Constitution. How much HP does she have? I don't remember last time I did this. The gain of an additional point of Constitution was so low, HP wise. 1,000? I think she cannot go above this. Okay. Let's switch her sword and see how much Constitution does she gain. Because I might be at the point where giving her more Constitution just doesn't change the math. So let's say 14 points of Constitution, which is more or less what I will give her with that upgrade. What does 14 points of Constitution change in Cassandra? Here. Let's see. 76 Constitution. How much health does she gain? She gains 70. Well, that's not something I can dismiss. 70 points. 70 points is 7% of her health. More or less. Nah, not really. If it was at 1,000, 10%, yeah, it's 7%. More or less 7%. 7% increase in HP. Is that worthwhile? I would say it is. I would definitely say it is. Yeah. It is still worthwhile. To give her that. What? Ah, okay. Alright, then Constitution it is. Where is it? Bastards. There it is. So, I think 13 Constitution was... Dunstan is winning, 168. Yeah, Dunstan wins. Dunstan. It's purple. It's pretty. Flanking damage bonus. Critical chance. Critical damage bonus. Flanking damage bonus. So August Ram Leather is winning, I think. Even critical chance could work. Problem is she doesn't do that much critical damage, I would think. Ha! Schneflier. The Schneflier wins. Interesting. I need to kill more animals, that's the lesson. I think I've said this many times before, haven't I? I need to kill more animals and harvest their organs. Flank damage, maybe I will remember what that means. Okay, that is a strange way to do this. Alright, what else? Let's go back to the inventory. This is going to be long, for sure. It's no utility, so it won't get... Legion Maze, no utility. Good. Okay, great. Great sword. No one is going to use a great sword, sadly. The blunt staff edge. Alright, blunt staff edge. Ah, fuck. What do my guys have in the resolute head? Great, I'm not going to find out here. Nine willpower. Alright. That's the blade. This is the grip. Okay. 9 willpower. I'm sure the same applies to Dorian, because we need to two of these. More likely than not. 9 willpower. This is the grip? Why won't it tell me, you fucking bastards? Tell me. This is the grip, alright. Great.
Where's my hammer?
Blunt something. Blunt staff head. I think was it? Edge. Blunt staff edge. Great. Willpower. Yeah, trading constitution for willpower. That's good. And I have 9 willpower, don't I? Let's see. 11 magic. 9 willpower. Well, 11 magic is winning, sadly enough. Combination of magic and willpower. That appeals a little bit more to me. 11 magic. Let me see what magic does. Yeah, kill 10 chicken feathers. I don't like grinding. That's why I don't kill the animals. Harvesting, yes. But grinding, hunting, you could say no. What I wanted to see is what does magic do precisely. Barrier damage bonus, I don't really care about that. Shit. Why would I care about barrier damage bonus when I can dispel them? That gives me more damage against barrier than anything else combined. Nah, let's just give them willpower, fuck it all. Magic is useless. 2 points of it won't change nothing. So what gives me the best amount of willpower? 6. 9. Darkened Samnite. Lustrous Cotton. Lustrous Cotton, it seems. Shit. It's 3, 4. 5 actually. Darkened Samnite is 5. Infused Pyrantium Samnite is 6. More lustrous cotton, but I need that for the other one. 14 willpower. 14 willpower is almost the best, isn't it? Yeah, let's use the Darkened Samnite. And we go with 14 willpower. What? Now I need to craft one that is exactly the same, which was Lustrous Cotton and Darkened Samnite. Great. 14 willpower. Accept. Good. Great. 5 increasing willpower. It's not extremely amazing, but whatever. Next. Dagger. No one cares about daggers. Next. The bow. The bow I need to make myself. 8 points. This has 12 points. The Templar Longbow. Templar Longbow. Yeah. Let us see what I can do here, because I am really limited. As I said, leather is not something I have hanging around. What does dexterity do? Another good question. I know I don't like those 3 stats, but... Guard damage bonus. Critical damage bonus, well that is useful at least. But cunning would be better. So for a warrior, yeah, strength is useless, to be honest. And for a mage, magic is useless. But for a rogue, dexterity is not. Alright, great. I need to remember that for the future. So dexterity, 9 dexterity, 9, 6, 6, 6, 11 dexterity, huh? 9 cunning, no dexterity, well, 11 cunning. Critical chance, I think what she needs more is critical chance. Her critical chance is too low, in my opinion. Only 20 something percent. We need it at least at 50. If she had 50% critical, I would be laughing. Hello Nabjab, how are you? I'm doing well, thanks. Thanks a lot for asking. 11 cunning, we can give her 22 cunning, can't we? I'm sure we can. 22 cunning it is. Great. Critical chance and attack, I think it is. Pretty sure that's how it works. Cloth. Heal on kill. Who knows if she will kill them. Barrier damage bonus. I don't really care about that. Barrier damage bonus. 9% attack. Works well. So that's winning. 11% attack. Perfect. That's Lamb King Willow is winning. Now Plush Fulbian Velvet is winning. 11 attack. 11 attack it is. Plush Fulbian Velvet. Fustian actually. You have spent 3 days doing side quest in Skyrim. Isn't it impossible to finish Skyrim because they have that dynamic generator of side quests? Okay, Dawnstone is winning. Certainly. 149. Dawnstone. Nebarite. Obsidian. Silverite. Okay. I'm going with Eberite. I prefer not to deplete the ones that give Constitution because, as we have established, increasing Constitution is really good. So let's use Everite. And now the Masterwork. Well, this is going to be a crazy one. Extra damage for each enemy within 8 meters. Well, that sounds great. Since she's my damage dealer, that is a good one, I think. It's 5% chance to use unbound on a hit. On a hit, not on being hit. What is unbound? Oh shit. 30% focus gain. Ooh, that's a good one. 5% to on a hit. Well, that doesn't make any sense. 25 heal of damage taken over 10 seconds. Okay. Yeah, Bethesda games are... They are about role-playing in your head, not in the game. That's how I see it. Since Bethesda games give you extreme amounts of freedom, you can roleplay whatever you want in your head. But the game doesn't really care about what you think, other than in very precise instances. Because Bethesda assumes everyone will want to do everything. Because that's what they put it there. So you can do whatever you want. So the barrier of entry to any quest is extremely low. And they are almost all linear quests. Completely linear, not even the fake linear sometimes BioWare does. The semblance of choice. That's not that bad for the damage dealer, especially since I know this won't be my last bow. This is not a great ability, but it is good enough. So it can kill my tank, I'm sure of that. Which is not something I want. 10% chance to use healing blades on a hit with 5 added hits. Someone said that was a very good one. What is unbowed? Can someone please tell me what unbowed is? What does it do? Because I don't want to get out of this menu to find out. No, I'm crafting a bow, but the masterwork element is fate touched, so it gives special abilities. Like that. Do you see the one that's glowing? Abilities cost 20% less stamina if not being hit for 5 seconds. What do you know? That's actually a good one. But since I know this is not the last thing I'm going to craft. Unbowed, yeah. Not disemboweled. %10 chance to use healing blades on a hit. Okay, now someone said healing blades is really good. But I cannot tell you if that... I could use these, of course. But I prefer something that actually helps me on hit, because Sarah is the damage dealer. So for example, this one I kind of like. But I am intrigued by unbowed. Yeah, you don't understand what I'm saying, but extract it from context. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, I will have to find out what unbowed does on then. Yeah, I'm liking either that bonus I would definitely use this one if I didn't know it would more likely than not hit my tank. It will hit my tank, I'm sure of that. It happened in the introduction, it will happen again. And I do not fancy that at all. So, hidden blades. It's about hidden blades or a lot of damage per enemy. Yeah. Okay, let me get out of here and look at that closely. So, what do we have? Everite and Larker Scales and Blush Fulvian Velvet. Yeah, let's look at that. Unbowed. Who the hell knows where that could be? Motherfuckers. That sounds like something a warrior would have, to be honest. Hidden blades. Who has hidden blades? Well, not her. Must be unbowed. Could it be his? Must be something that comes from a... That sounds exactly like... Yeah, unbowed. Okay. Ah, right. Ah, well, this is good. This is good. This gives her guard. Well, that changes stuff. The problem is... Let's read this. Gaining guard for each nearby enemy. What the hell is a nearby enemy? Fucking bastards. Well, but if she doesn't have any nearby enemies, then she's not in danger. Okay, that gives her then guard. Well, that changes things. So it was hidden blades, unbowed, and what was the other one? Ah, not 7% damage per nearby enemy. Well, it would be a nice experiment to give her that, to see if she gains guard being far away from enemies. Hidden blades, I think that's something Cole has. Tells her you leapt from the shadow like a thrown blade and hit your target with a flurry of strikes from every single angle, but it's obvious that you were nowhere near them at the time. 300 weapon damage. 3 hits, and they said added a number of extra hits. This is a tough choice. Okay, Everite. Darker Scales. Darker Scales. Blush Fulvian Velvet. And Unbowed. 5% chance to use Unbound. 5% chance. Let me see, because I remember I've seen other ones. Fate touched Pyrophyte. Okay, let's use it. Let's use it and see. I want to see. Will she gain guard? If she does, then that is a route I can take with the other allies. And that would be great. If she doesn't, then I will know. I will know, and only the warrior, the tank, can take advantage of that. The 5% is not that great, but this is not going to be the last bow I craft for sure. Let's science it. Yeah, Nabjab, that's what I do. A min-maxer that likes to go by trial and error. A field test, you could say. A field test. Yeah, I have a 10% one, but since okay, Nabjab, bout works like this. I have only used it on the tanks because that's the people that have it in their trees, in the vanguard tree. You go close to someone, a bunch of enemies, let's say you go in the middle of a group of enemies and you use that ability and gain defenses. The problem is a rogue, especially one of these archers or my mages, will stay far away from the enemy horde, you could say. And my question is, will someone attacking from range, from distance, gain defenses from enemies that are far away, that are not in melee combat or in melee range? That's my question, and that's why I am not using the 10% one, because then I would be wasting a really good and at this point unique item on something that might not work at all. Okay, the formation shield, the polished shield, the darkspawn shield, and the Dalish weren't selling a tier 2. Okay, nothing to be crafted here. Alright, we're almost done. And more runes, which I am going to wait on that. Alright, let's start here. Enchanter coat legs. 6 utility. Legs, 6 utility legs, let's see. They certainly seem like a good improvement. Don't see any legs. 8 utility legs, okay. Then no, they are not good. BioWare really fucked up the way they distributed this bullshit. I truly don't understand why they did it this way. It's craziness. Okay, Enchanter's coat. It's a piece of garbage. Good, nothing to craft here. Okay, another mess we're going to jump in. The sturdy Prowler armor. What does my armor currently have then? Not my armor, the armor Sarah has. Another mess. Okay, 12 constitution, that's it. 14 cunning and 7 ranged come from one, 11 dexterity and 6 melee come from the other. So it's 12 constitution on her base armor. Okay, let's see if we can do better. I doubt it, because this is leather. Sand dexterity is winning, is it? I did say for rogues it's not completely useless. Sand dexterity, sand cunning. Well, I'm running out of those scales fast. I will have to go and hunt. But I dislike that so much. Yeah, those helmets are hideous, but they give me 11 constitution. Melee defense. I don't know. Doesn't look like a great improvement, to be perfectly honest. Seems more Everite is going here. Yeah, to be 100% honest, I would be trading Constitution for damage dealing. For critical chance. That survivability versus damage dealing. Fuck. Could make her such a ass. Okay, armor. Let's give her as much armor as possible. 211. It's no fear. It's no fear. Let's go with this. Well, this could be great for her. Or will it? What does she use? Well, yeah, no. Will it help her? She doesn't have much in the way of abilities. Anyway. Nah. Okay, I think I'm going to give her hidden blades on this. Okay, see you, Napier. Thanks for stopping by. Shit. Yeah, let's give her hidden blades. I have gone the way of damage dealing. Let's go all the way then. Shit, I didn't pay enough close attention. Let's see. Hidden blades, that's what I'm looking for. 10% chance to use hidden blades. Master Word 3, okay. 10% chance. 10% chance to use hidden blades with 4 added hits. Well, this sounds nice. 4 hits, the other was 5 hits. 3 added hits. Let's go with this. Since I have a bunch of them. And I have a better one up there. 4 hits. Shit. Okay, let's save, because if the game crashes I would have lost like an hour or so of progress, if you can call this progress. Okay, what else? Because time is running short for me. I am surprised I have been kicked out of my chair. Templar armor. This is the last one. So let's see what Cassandra has. Sign Constitution. That's really low. Sign Constitution. Okay. I'm sure we can top that. With the Templar armor. Or maybe not. Fuck. No. Well, 12 cunning. Okay, that's something to think about. Because the dexterity is useless. 12 cunning is not bad. Besides, it gives her range defense, which is something I do want. Okay, let's go with 12 cunning. It's not horrible. Heal bonus. Magic defense. Ooh, 14 magic defense. Holy shit. Maybe I've been too focused on 14 magic defense. That means I could give someone conceivably 3 of these, which means almost half, 45% defense against the magic. Now isn't that something useful? Nonetheless, increasing stats is still better, because it affects 2, not 1. I don't have to do the math. Okay, 14 magic defense it is. More range defense, 8%. Okay, 8% it is, and I think I'm not going to be able to finish this today, as crazy as that sounds. 227, 253. I know airite is the way to go. Okay, give me a second, please. Now, what do we give her here? You know, this could actually work for her. I doubt very much the chain lightning will hit the person casting it. It would be fucking retarded if that was the case. I still don't understand this thing. Doesn't make any sense. It's completely stupid. This could also work. Shield bash. %5 shield bash. Or okay, let's give her this. A little bit more damage dealing. It would be crazy if she got hit. I would be pissed, to be honest with you. Okay. I think we're done. But that will be it for today. Sadly, tomorrow we will have to continue with this. At least for a little bit. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time when we shall go and confront Samsung, more likely than not. Until then, long live Arlathan. Goodbye.